For the hot rods and luxury cars, the Philadelphia Auto Show starts this weekend. That's Mayor Parker rolling into the Convention Center's Grand Hall to help start the 123rd annual show yesterday.
That's right.
Yes, the auto show will feature everything from the latest models to classic cars.
It's always a lot of fun. CBS Philadelphia's Jan Carabeo live at the Pennsylvania Convention Center this morning with a preview as to what we will see this year. And Jan, you always have really cool stuff to show us. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim and Janelle. The Philadelphia Auto Show never disappoints. This year is no different. It's a great show this year and bigger than it's been since COVID time. So you know what I really love about this show is if you are in the market for a brand new car, you can take a look at 22 different manufacturers on the convention center floor this year. As I mentioned, that's the most since COVID times. But you know what? These never go out of style. These are always fun to look at. This is the classics section. That right there is a 1965 Buick Riviera. I like the color. Yellow's my thing. But if you want to go back even farther than that, we have some vehicles here with my favorite, the rumble seats in the back. And there is so much more to see on the convention center floor than the latest and greatest and these throwbacks as well. Take a look at the video here. The auto show has also brought back a fan favorite this year. Camp Jeep is back. That's where you can hop in a Jeep and test its off-road handling. Then there's the biggest E-Track in show history at 30,000 square feet. And we cannot forget about the Hollywood rides either. If you've never seen the DeLorean from Back to the Future, it's always a great photo op. And do not forget to check out Custom Alley as well. That's where you can get an up close and personal glimpse of some of the most tricked out rides in the entire region. Back out here live, I like this one. It's a nice shade of blue. It's convertible. Can't you just see riding down the shore in this, your hair in the wind? By the way, though, I do want to mention the most expensive car on the show floor this year, $350,000. It is a McLaren. It's a great shade of royal blue. I think I'd look good in any of these. Jim and Janelle, back into you.
Now listen, Jan, you and I have the oldest cars in the newsroom. I mean, mine's 14 years old, yours 15 years old. Is this tempting you at all?
Listen, Jim. You know we love facts, right? It's 17 years old. My car goes back
okay.
It's actually turning 18.
She has to
It goes back
clarify.
to 2007. I know. So it's the running joke is when I get sent to the car show each and every year, it's because folks want me just to get a new car so I can check out the latest and greatest.
Well,
so I'm not
figure out the payment.
This,
How much is it going to cost?
I think you would look good with a silk scarf on your head within that that convertible, Jan. It has your name on it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right, there you go.
Good ching, good ching.
If you're looking for a new ride, you may want to take a trip over to the Pennsylvania Convention Center because the Philadelphia Auto Show, it is cruising into town. It kicks off tomorrow.
CBS Philadelphia's Jan Carabeo is bringing us an early look at this year's event. Hey, Jan.
Jim and Janelle, good morning. I really love this show because if you're in the market to buy a car, this is a one-stop shop. We're going to talk about the latest and greatest in just a moment, but take a look at the video. I want to take you around the convention center floor to take a look at what else we can see this year. The auto show has brought back a fan favorite. Camp Jeep is back. That's where you can hop in a Jeep and test its off-road handling. And then there's the biggest E-Track in show history at 30,000 square feet. And of course, we can't forget about the Hollywood rides. If you've never seen the DeLorean from Back to the Future, it's always a good photo op. And finally, check out Custom Alley, where you can get a glimpse of some of the most tricked out rides in the entire region. But we want to talk about the latest and greatest because quite a lot of people come to this show each and every year because they are shopping for a new car. Jeff Glansman here to talk about what the auto show has to offer this year. It's the biggest show since COVID times.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's so much going on this year at this year's show for anybody coming down to attend. I mean, we have more manufacturers than we've had since coming out of COVID. We've got an expanded E-Track now with more than 17 vehicles on. We've got Custom Alley, which is going to showcase different ways you can customize your vehicle. We've got a classic car display, the Hollywood cars. There really is something for everybody at the show this year.
We're standing in the Subaru area right now. What's one of the latest and greatest vehicles here?
Well, probably the standout this year is going to be the fully redesigned 2025 Forester. It's been a complete reface of the vehicle. The vehicle's gotten quieter. it's gotten smoother, and a lot more enhanced safety features have been incorporated into the vehicle.
Yeah, talk about the community impact too, because we're not just talking about automobiles, we're talking about a lot of cash for the city of Philadelphia.
Well, that's right. I mean, during the 10 days of the auto show, it's something like around $50 million of influx of economic impact that this show has on the city of Philadelphia. Whether it be the hospitality, the restaurants, people coming in and they're coming in to have a good time, and the impact is definitely apparent.
Apparently you can also see puppies at this year's show. What's behind us?
Well, that's right. Well, something that makes Subaru uniquely Subaru is their community support. And this year, like in many past years, Subaru has a pet adoption event going on live right here in the show.
How great is that? What's one of your favorite things each and every year? People actually use this to buy cars, right?
Absolutely.
70% of people who come out?
70% of people that visit this show state that they have impacts their decision on buying a car, and 40% buy a new car within a year of attending the show.
See, there you go. I think that's why, thank you, Jeff, by the way. I think that's why our folks keep sending me out here, because I have a 17-year-old car turning 18-year-old car, and they want me to get a new one.
Your car is a teenager. All right.
My photographer.
Jan, if you buy one, I will too.
Oh boy. We'll have to come down here together.
There you go. All right. Maybe
Get a
they'll
deal.
convince you one year. Thank you, Jan. We'll see you a little bit later.
Get ready for hot rods and luxury cars. The 123rd Philadelphia Auto Show starts this weekend. That's Mayor Parker rolling up to the Convention Center's Grand Hall. The auto show will feature everything from the latest models to classic cars. CBS Philadelphia's Jan Carabeo is live at the Pennsylvania Convention Center with a preview of what we'll see there this year. Jan, so have you picked out your favorite models yet?
There are so many to choose from. There are 22 different manufacturers here at the auto show this year. That is the biggest auto show that it has been since COVID times. I'm now at a fan favorite part of the auto show. This is Camp Jeep. We are inside a Jeep right now with a precision driver who has been doing this for 30 years. This is Mark Groves. Mark, thanks for taking us for a spin.
Welcome.
So what would people expect if they come to Camp Jeep over the course of the next couple of days?
When
of
they
the
come
auto
to
show?
Camp Jeep, we're going to demonstrate the capabilities of our vehicles. So in every facet of driving one of these off-road, now, you know, we're in downtown Philly, right? So we're going to kind of simulate what you would do if you were off-road somewhere, say out at the Rubicon Trail. We're in a Jeep Rubicon. Or perhaps at Moab in Utah or St. George.
Nice. Yeah, we don't have these right here in the city.
No, you don't.
So what would people do? You would get on the course?
Yeah, you come for a ride right
Yeah.
now and go through all of the different obstacles, and we'll explain what we're doing.
So can we do it?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's go for a ride.
Let's go.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
So talk us through. What are we coming up to?
This is just
and drive us through.
Yeah, this is just a little hill we're going to climb over here. Just something to get started with. So here we go.
And so guys, as Mark does the driving, the auto show not only has the Camp Jeep area, but as I mentioned, 22 different manufacturers. So if you're in the market to get a new car, this is a one-stop shop where you can take a look at so many different things. But that's not all. We also have the Hollywood rides with the Back to the Future DeLorean. We have the classic rides as well. We've got so many things to see in the exotics and a $350,000 McLaren. So this is really great, Mark. Thanks so much for taking us on the trip. Jim, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Well, obviously, but how does it stand up to potholes in Philly? Now, that's a challenge, Jan.
Don't go down. We're going up.
Okay. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it so much. The 2025 Philadelphia Auto Show starts tomorrow and runs until January 20th at the Pennsylvania Convention Center.